Hi there, my name's Gus Curry and this is my hot shot. I'm a professional actor living in New York City, and for about the last 5 years or so have been steadily working in regional theater and in New York. Most recently I was part of a new musical called Ocean in a Teacup, which premiered at the Midtown International Theater Festival, for which I was nominated and awarded their Best Lead Actor in a Musical award. Today my hotshot speaking point is about the special skills part of your resume. Under your name, and then your contact info, and then your body of work, and then your training will be your special skills. Now this is a very important part of your resume because it is a big thing to help you get a job over somebody who's just as equally talented as you are, but this is very specific information to you that will help you stand out in a casting director's mind. As you go further and further into auditions and keep getting called back for roles, the talent level will be very high and the difference between you and a fellow auditioner will be very small, so these are great things to help give you a leg up in the casting director's mind. Now these should be things that are very specific to you. Say you're double jointed and can do crazy pretzel twists with your body, or you speak different languages. Very important to put on there. Things such as things that will be on your special skills will be things such as languages you can speak, different dialects you can do, if you do a great British accent or different parts of British accents such as Cockney or upper class British, and then Scottish, Irish, any sort of accent would be great to put on there because you never know when you're going into audition for a part. The other people might not have that on their resume and the casting director will instantly notice that and you might get the part over them. Other great things to put on there are physical things such as the double jointedness or any tumbling you can do. Tumbling is huge and often called for in shows such as tumbling passes, back handspring things, a back tuck, walkovers, any of that will be important and often be called for. Things that you shouldn't have on there are things that you did once by luck maybe, or something that you're not so good at but you think would be a great thing to put on there. They're often called for in auditions, so if you have something on there that you're not so good at, not so good to put on there. Recently I had an audition where the person auditioning me looked at my special skills and said, "Oh Gus, I see you do cartoon voices, could you give us an example of one?" And I totally spaced because what was on there was character and cartoon voices, and I do different character voices, but nothing that's really a cartoon voice that they would recognize, like different characters from cartoons, and that's what they wanted to hear. So I stood up there for about a minute and said, yeah, let's think, let's see here, and just rolled my eyes and hemmed and hawed, and it wasn't the best impression to give in an audition. I finally pulled out a voice that wasn't from any cartoon they'd ever heard of before, but at least I did something. So things that are on your special skills list, you should really be able to pull up at a moment's notice and impress them with. On the other hand, things that are very unique to you, say you can curl your tongue or do any sort of thing that not too many people can do, a great thing to put on there. I have a friend who can do a great baby laugh, a little baby cackle, and she really sounds like a baby. That gets called for a lot at auditions because people just want to hear it. It's something unique that not too many people have on their special skills. At the very end of my special skills list I have brightening moods, because I think I brighten moods often, and it's just a little something that it lets the casting director in on your personality, kind of. If you do a great sushi roll, you never have any idea when these very unique things are going to be called for. Say you go in for commercial work and you go into that sushi commercial, that's what's going to get you the job. If you take nothing else away from this hot shot, remember the things on there should be unique, great and unique to you, and think of things that not too many people can do. Put that on there, and also it needs to be things that you're very good at. If you're putting on your special skills, it better be a special skill for you because it will be called for and you don't want to look like an idiot in an audition. My name's Gus Curry and this is my hot shot.